just talking down to you. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm glad
god.
you weren't here.
Well, hey, we're live.
Telling you to meh.
We're live.
Yay! I love how I can say it and everyone's just like,
Yeah, right.
it's so great.
we put our happy faces on. Hi.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to the Holy Rollers. This is episode 44. So we're creeping on up there, which is awesome.
Yeah, we are.
We decided to take off last week, kind of last minute. More important things were taken care of, and we're fine with that. Tonight we're gonna pick up where we left off on the previous time we met. But before then, we will get into tonight's roll for prayer. I'm a whopping 10 this week, so I'm pretty sure it's
I
not
rolled
me.
15.
I tied you with
Nat
a 10.
20.
looks like it's 70.
9.
All right.
19.
So let's go to the Lord. Thank you so much, Lord Jesus, for being exactly who you are, for being perfect and holy in every way, for giving us a standard that, although we couldn't meet it, you decided to meet it for us. Thank you so much for your sacrifice on the cross and what that means to each and every one of us, and what it could mean to each and every person who's listening to this right now. We ask, Father, that you extend us your Spirit tonight in a new and fresh way. Help us to speak what you would have us to speak. Give us eyes and ears to see you in all things. Thank you for all the good news that has come through our group. Examples of safety where, there should have been accident. Examples of our tribe growing. Thank you so much, Father, for every good thing that you give us. Thank you so much, Lord, for this group in general, for the fellowship that we are able to share, for the creativity we're able to weave together. Please bless every single person that is in this group and listening to this tonight and in the future. In your name we pray. Amen.
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 Not sure if it's big enough, but might notice
That's what she said.
that I'm not wearing the flag patch. I got a new patch.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Can't see it.
Oh, God is greater than the ups and the downs.
That's right.
Awesome.
I see that everywhere.
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
That will
Neither have I.
eventually be like one of my next tattoos at some point.
Oh, very cool. That's going to be a
Nice.
really neat tattoo. It's going to age well.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So
That's kind of the reason I haven't gotten tattoos. Nothing to age well.
So, where we left off last time we were here was the group was kind of out in the, for lack of better words, kind of the wilderness, kind of this
The desert.
desert portion of the land, and I'm trying to find the map. There we go.
Yeah. So we take a detour to rescue Hermaous yet again.
Yeah.
Which we confirmed.
Out of character question, is there any particular reason any of our characters would want to save Hermaeus at this point?
Other than Muriel.
At
I don't
this
even
point,
think she wants to.
it's a powerful magic user with a debt to us, and we're about to go face at least 2 dragons, potentially 3. As much
Yeah.
firepower as we can get behind us, that's Devlin's point. Like, you want?
So we're saving him to use him. Got it.
Exactly.
Well, and I
Beyond
would also
that-
like to point out that anytime there are like kicking orcs' butts involved, Mara is game.
Yeah.
I
In
was just
addition-
going in it for Mara and Muriel.
Yeah.
In
And
addition to that, he owes Muriel some answers, because that night in the bar after Better Duck's death, where she inquired as to some of the stuff having to do with her first entity, her first patron, she doesn't think he was truthful. And stuff has developed to the point where she needs his counsel, whether she likes it or not. So maybe she can get some answers from him. And maybe he can help us in the coming fight.
Terrence, it's
Go
just
ahead and confirm.
fight.
Alright, so I believe we left off, Muriel had reached out one more time to Hermaeus, basically just asking, like, hey, give us some type of guidance as to where we can find you. He kind of went above and beyond, firing.
He shot a
firing a
sunbeam in the air.
sunbeam into the air, which
And then got knocked out.
yeah, which
Or
which
we
would have
presume
reached
knocked out.
several hundred feet in the air. So it's pretty obvious that he is indeed inside the orc encampment.
War camp.
And was alive at that moment.
It was alive at
And
that moment.
Terrence did a flyby and did not do a good job staying hidden.
Yeah.
No.
It's great that the plate mail disadvantage works even in the air.
Yeah.
I have a proposal. Perhaps two of us who are good at talking could go and approach the city and offer to purchase Hermaeus.
What money? We gave all our money to the pirates.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I still have some silver upon me,
I still
I was
have
gonna
some
say, I
money.
don't think I've got. I think I've gotten a lot of money on me too.
but unfortunately, that does
flushed.
mean that I'm probably the silver-tongued devil that needs to be doing most of the talking. Also, I'm the pirate. It would make more sense for someone of my looks at Terrence persuasion to do such a nefarious thing.
You know, it's funny because my persuasion is 8 points above anything that I've ever had before.
Yes, but the difference between me and you, Terrence, is I could probably sweet talk my way in and get him out without starting a fight. Your purpose is to sweet talk your way in so you can start a fight.
Fair.
He has a
I'll just
point. He
light
has a
his
point.
hand on fire. Can we just burn them and move on? We got a lot of
It's
stuff to do. They're orcs.
With love, Albus, it's an entire city of orcs, and I love a good fight. You know how I love a good fight, like a great wine. I don't know if we have time to engage an entire stronghold of orcs.
So, out of curiosity, how much
Fireball.
gold do you think it would take to persuade them to buy Hermaeus?
Depends
You
on
don't
how
have to
valuable
buy.
they think.
It could
Depends
be
on how
just
valuable
trade.
they think. Well,
Are orcs even smart enough to like?
Terrence,
Want
I'm going to
money?
need your griffin.
Why?
I like where you're heading, Mariel.
Because we're going to trade him for Hermaeus, and then you're going to just poof him away.
Bring him back.
Once we're safely out
Running.
of the way.
You can tell them that he tastes like chicken.
He's chicken and he's like chicken and bear in the same beast. It's
Yeah.
a real delicacy,
It's
honestly.
delicious.
So we're going for the less stealthy, more silver bob,
Forward-facing.
forward facing.
What do I need to roll to make sure that my griffin is okay with this?
He's a construct. You
Yeah.
tell him he's okay with it.
He's actually more than that if I can communicate with him.
I mean, I
Then
can
wouldn't he be
communicate
more
with-
than just a construct?
I
It
can
doesn't,
communicate
it doesn't
with
mean he
Jack.
necessarily understands us. He's still an animal.
Okay. So,
If you'd rather, I can use my dragon. I'm not particular
Dragon
about
might
how
be more valuable.
that is true. And if I make it a black dragon, perhaps they'll have some insight, because undoubtedly they saw dragons fly overhead on the way to where we
Or
know they're
they're-
going.
or they like the dragons and that would really insult them.
Lady of Pink, if I might inquire of your wisdom,
All 12 points of it.
Okay.
aside from your personal relationship with the Lady Helga, what can you tell me about orcs in terms of obviously anyone likes the shinies, but would they be more inclined to like this trade offer we're doing, or for something, say, lifts up the preserved left eye of an ancient red dragon? Something like this, perchance.
Well, most of them are particularly stupid, so I'm not sure that shiny stuff would really tickle their fancy anyway. You probably have a better chance with one of the constructs or an eyeball, yes.
Hmm. I would
We could
love to
pretend-
be the.
Go ahead.
I'd be love to part with it. However, the eye of an ancient dragon just does seem like the kind of trinket any kind of orc would be
Oh yeah.
really keen to have.
But we could give them a construct, and we would be out nothing but a spell slot. I hate for you to lose your keychain.
Not that I'm dissuading that. It's just more of trying to get a sense of if these orcs would be more interested in the unique and the exotic in terms of trinkets and artifacts and oddities rather than just a animal.
What I want to know is what they found in Hermaous to begin with. Are they aware he's a powerful magic user? Or are
Well,
they
they are.
not?
Well, unfortunately, they are now.
They are now.
Well, that's only like a 5th or 6th level spell. That's
This
not
is happening
out-
in the morning because this happened last night. So this is us after we've slept in the morning. I think we should probably.
So does that mean
Yeah.
that we've had like a long rest?
Can we please?
Oh, that's a question for me. Yeah, at that point you would.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then I would be more than happy to give you the Griffith because I can get him back at any point.
Okay. Why don't we go with that first? We need to determine. We could pretend he's our escaped ward / servant / I hate to use the word slave.
They would understand slave better.
Yeah.
A return of a pre-existing ownership has got to be cheaper than buying outright.
We just have to sell it. Can you do that, Maria?
Oh, yes.
I hate to not include the rest of you, but I mean, outside of Terrence wanting to punch everything and Lady of Plink wanting to just beat everyone's head in with a hammer. Oh, no, sorry, you're upgrade to the axe. Right, upgrade to the axe.
Not everyone, but when it comes to orcs, yeah, usually.
Point being, I'll be on Muriel's side. Let's try sweet talking our way in and avoid the fight if absolutely possible. And then if worst comes to worst, Lady of Pink, Goldie, go nuts. Come save our asses. And then, Wildfire, you can do your thing to your heart's content.
One of you put me in the necklace and take me with you. Some backup. Or maybe put
That's a good
Terrence in
idea.
there.
Actually,
Buddy,
no, it's not a bad
somebody
idea.
with you.
Wait a minute, how many people can
Maybe.
you fit in that necklace?
Just one.
Just the one.
And I give it back to Muriel.
Yes, he did. Are we cool with the plan? Cool.
Is Raja staying behind or is he going?
Why don't you all
The
wait?
Goldies and the Pink are on standby.
The
Yes.
Golden thing. So
I
the
was
three
gonna
of
say,
us.
do you want someone a little more beefy to guide the Griffin as an
Look
offering?
the part.
Guide.
You know, that's not a bad idea. You could be our muscle. We'll be taken a little more seriously.
Oh, come. Who would not take this seriously?
As muscle, everybody.
As Terrence chuckles.
Muriel pats you on the shoulder and just doesn't say anything. On the red scale shoulder.
Probably feels like sandpaper with like brick
Shark skin.
shark skin.
Well, Albus, say please.
Please.
And in he goes.
Terrence tells
I guess
me
I should be the
keep
one to
me-
say, "We'll give him back safely, Mara. I promise."
I
You better.
promise.
Terrence tells Muriel, keep me on the mine thing so that we can
Yes, the
if
mind
we
thing.
need
The
to,
thing
we
that
come in.
the thing that's taken me many decades to learn and perfect without melting people's skulls. Yes, the mind
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Thank you for
that.
putting it so minutely.
You know, you keep calling me Goldie, so.
I do no such thing. That's your pirate friend.
Yeah. Two
I
of you
would
are
like
like,
Wrinkle is
close.
firm.
It's okay. I'm
Thank
pretty sure
you.
he's never said my name.
He just calls you Lady in Pink, which
Yeah.
honestly is more honorific. All right. Let's go. I'm gonna Raja wrangle the bird, please.
All right.
Terrence, thank you for use of your griffin. I can't say he'll be coming back to you, but you can summon him.
oh, he'll be coming back to me.
Yes, not the way that implies, but definitely the way that you intend.
But just remember, within a mile, I can communicate with him too. Just, hey, why don't you just take flight?
Please don't.
Let's get this show on the road, shall
Let's
we?
do this thing.
Let's do it. All right, we walk towards the struggled.
So marching order is Devlin,
Me
Muriel,
and Mariel up front.
Raja with Griffin.
Yep. And then the rest of you kind of fighting points of ambush somewhere,
The two
nearby
leftovers.
ish. Yeah.
So,
Warpick is out.
so DM, is there going to be anywhere that's even relatively close to this entrance where Mara and Terrence could say stay hidden in the bushes, keeping somewhat of an eye, even if it is far away?
Or
You
even
could
just like a
You
rock.
could probably get maybe within 2 miles of it.
Okay.
Is Terrence going to cover up his shiny?
I feel like
Terrence
2
is
miles
already-
is so far away.
Can get
Lady of Pink,
Dev-
I would
I
like
can
this
get Devlin.
back, please. Devlin will give Mara the scroll tube that has the spyglass. So you can watch to see if you need to stop running towards us.
I
Okay.
think they'll know. I'll make sure they know.
I'll keep an eye out just in case.
Okay,
And if
she
I let
can see
Albus
something.
out, if you see a plume of smoke, your boyfriend has been freed.
And that's what I need to run. Yes, got it.
We've let loose wildfire.
You hear a
Okay.
you hear a muffled chuckle come from the necklace.
I'm beginning to like that necklace.
It has its uses. Raja, I hope you have your helmets on.
Oh yeah. Full armor, including helmet, with horns.
Raja, if we pull this off, I'll let Devlin fix your tattoo.
Just kind of looks down.
You still feel sad.
A little bit.
Sorry.
And
I
if you
still
don't,
hate-
she'll let Albus burn it off.
Right?
Yes. Well, I can heal a scar, then it's like basically just it's blank canvas again. You're a tough guy. Let's do this. Come on. So I've got my sleeves pinned up to my shoulders like I do when I'm casting or when I know I'm going to be casting in earnest. And I'm walking with a certain confidence, and my head is held exceptionally high. And I have this look of haughtiness that, although I am a prideful character, you don't see me often look arrogant. And I'm very much trying to sell that I am a different person to these orcs.
Okay. All right. It doesn't take long. A few hours walk. Approach
2 hours.
the front of the orc stronghold. It doesn't take long before several orcs kind of pile out from the couple of sentry points up front, standing there with their spears. And as they kind of group in two groups of 3, kind of on each side, one orc kind of splits between them, fairly hunched over, carrying what appears to be like a staff almost.
Their leader, I assume, the shaman-esque creature. I don't speak their language. Let's hope they speak common.
Devlin will still.
Oh, that
Good
would have been a
morning.
good point to bring up because Mara speaks orc.
Son of a bitch.
We have
Worry about that
business. My mistress has business with you. Do you understand me?
Like, does Devlin speak Orcish?
No.
Does Raja speak Orcish?
Y'all should have brought me.
You would think they'd understand some common.
Does anyone have a spell of understand languages?
No, but if I connect mentally to this creature, I could actually understand it. I think is how that goes. Let me double check. Telepathic speech.
So it's just blinking, staring at Devlin.
As a
Yeah.
bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you are within 5 miles. The connection lasts 10 minutes. So I will connect to Hunchback staff holder's mind.
Okay.
Hunchback staff holder's mind.
That's how it was described.
I know.
Um,
It's just funny.
As we
Um,
take a turn for the worse.
I know. Shut up.
Which direction will it turn next?
Listen, if I
Better.
tell you to get on that griffin and fly, you move. I will take care of Devlin. We are here to reclaim my property. He ran away, and you have taken him in and kept him safe for us.
The response you get back in your head is at best very broken common. What little they might understand, they speak it even less. So the
It
response.
doesn't indicate. It says we can speak telepathically. So I'm not.
I don't know that
I don't
it's,
know, I feel like
don't know
it'd
that
be-
it specifies a language though.
That's fair. Okay. Sorry, continue.
So the broken response that you get is somewhere along the lines of what you speak of, who you, who they.
I am Lady M. This is my right-hand man, Mr. D. That's our
Mr. D.
muscle.
Mr. R.
Captain R.
Yes. We want my property back. We are willing to trade. I'm sure he's taken some of your resources while he was here. We seek repayment.
What property?
Oh, about yay high. Beard. Does a little lights from his hands sometimes. If I'm honest, he's rather cowardly as well.
Trying to figure out how to word this so that it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense.
Goody.
Magic human.
He's a gnome.
Oh, he's a gnome. Wait, he's a gnome?
Hermaous is a gnome. We've discussed this.
Oh. Oh, shit.
I mean, if you want him to be human, that's fine. I don't care. But
Minor details.
Yeah, minor details.
we haven't.
He only just
spoken-
statted him last session.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't talked to him in a while
Yeah.
or seen him in a while, so it's okay. Go on.
So, magic gnome. you're welcome. Hours in arena, must fight or die.
And when will he be done? I'm going to pretend I'm not fazed by this at all.
Soon.
Can I watch?
Make a persuasion check.
1 second, I gotta find the screen. Persuasion. Oh my god. Okay. With guidance. 12. Maybe with advantage because Devlin's there?
No.
No.
That's fair.
He's just standing there looking handsome yet intimidating, and we're about as
That's fantastic.
inspiring as.
I was about to say intimidating? Question mark.
Not intimidating. I'm not intimidating. I'm persuading.
No, I meant Devlin.
It takes him a minute, and you get the sense of kind of a chuckle, kind of reverberating in your brain. Watch, no. Fight, yes.
I'll talk to Devlin in Abyssal because we both speak that. Hermaous, don't you?
No. So you just turn and look at me and start.
No. Yo, you've said you spoke. You have said you speak Abyssal before because you've spoken it.
Primordial.
Excuse me. Then I'll just talk to you in a quiet comment. They've got Hermaeus in the arena fighting for his life, and I'm not sure they're going to be letting him go anytime soon. They've offered us a fight. So I will clarify the term. I'll turn back and clarify the term. So what you're saying is if I go in that arena and I win a fight, that I get my property back.
He just stares
Or
at
is this a-
he stares at you very
or-
blankly.
Meanwhile-
Fight. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Meanwhile, Mara's in the back, like, looking through the scope, and she just looks at Terrence like, you know what I just realized? I'm the only one that speaks Orc. And we have no way to get a hold of these people, because you go to that random shop guy, and I go to Albus, and he's not going to be any help. They're screwed.
Yeah,
We probably better start going up there, honestly.
maybe we should start walking gently
We're going to
up
start
there.
walking up there nicely.
This is a cluster.
Wait, how far away are you two
Devlin?
from the rest of us?
I can
Devlin,
save
what
this.
Approximately 2 miles.
Mhm.
I can save this potentially.
Go on. Devlin?
No. When they arrive,
Yeah,
if they were to show up,
Out of
Yeah, we're
curiosity,
gonna start walking up there. Like we are not trying to be aggressive, but we're not slowly walking either.
Maybe they let us walk up.
Brandon, so say it takes about 20 minutes for Mara and Terrence to follow us. Is Draconic even remotely close to Orc?
No.
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 There's not even a subtle
No.
difference.
Nope.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, this is a long shot. Devlin is going to, as this conversation is happening, scan the orcs. Do any of them hold more of a stealth-like gait? Basically, he's trying to pick out if there are any thieves in the entourage around him.
I'd say roll a perception check, but it wouldn't really. At that point, it really wouldn't matter. Not really. No. I mean, these guys seem like they're just the 6 that kind of flank this shamanistic person. They're just grunts.
Grunts.
They've got like their just kind of leather bandoliers on, a couple little like horned helmets on a couple of them.
I was hoping if you could find someone who seems thievish to see if thieves can't might offer, but if they all look grunt-like, then again, it was a long shot.
Yeah.
For pure comedy, can Raja try to charades the orcs into understanding we fight
great.
and win?
You're the muscle.
Yeah, not the brains.
like I said.
Let him.
You know what?
I'll tell you
Which is
what.
fair.
Make a performance check at disadvantage, and let's see how this goes.
We're
Let the
just
lizard
watching
man
Raja dance as we walk up swiftly to everybody.
Yeah.
dance, dragon, dance.
At disadvantage.
Wow.
How close are we to them, Brandon?
You're still a good shot. I mean, it's going to take you probably at least 30 minutes to walk the 2 miles.
You're
Evan
doing
rolled-
the
Let's
thriller
walk
and
2 miles. Oh my gosh. We're slow.
you're doing the thriller and plate mail.
Well, you have to remember, you're basically going across the desert-ish area. Terrence is in full plate.
Full plate.
It's not like he's going to be sprinting.
He's probably collecting sand, which is making him slower.
Unless both of you want to try it, at which
Yeah.
you would end up with at least a point, maybe 2 points of exhaustion by the time you get there.
So how bad does the performance check leave us at?
It was pretty horrendous, to the point that the guards are now no longer just kind of standing at ease. They now kind of have their spears at the ready.
I'll just raise my
Are
hand.
they laughing?
Whoa.
Devlin will turn around in Draconic, bark, to make it sound aggressive. Raja, I do not think this is helping the situation. I would advise backing down. Pantomiming like he's the boss telling the muscle, shut your mouth, know your place. And his turn around just... Will it be deception to try and convince them that he is putting the muscle in its place?
Performance.
Ooh. 22.
Okay. They buy you yelling at Raja, which in my head makes me laugh, but probably a little harder than
Yeah.
it should.
Raja snaps back
Draconic
and
is just-
mutters under his breath in Draconic. You're lucky we're trying to... You're lucky I don't smack you right now.
They don't understand what I said. They just see the person who's the left hand, like supposed right hand of this blue mistress, turn around and just verbally back smack the muscle. Actually, you know what? Well, it's already 22 in performance. I imagine as he does that, he turns and the eye of the dragon just kind of ever so slightly just pops out of the coat. And he turns around, so it's now kind of more visible.
During
Sorry,
all
they-
this time, Terrence is looking over at Mara and going, just keep walking, just keep walking.
It's like, I knew I should have gone with them. She's like visibly getting more and more mad.
I didn't even consider a language barrier. My stroke of genius was pretending to be a slaver. Shows where my priorities are.
Alright. Did that calm the situation down ever so slightly? I mean, I imagine they're probably still more aggressive.
They're still at the ready. They don't seem quite as on edge as they did after the horrific performance of Raja.
Well, if you're going to say something or do something, I guess now would be the time, mistress.
Got nothing to say that they could understand. They want us to fight. me, perhaps. I'll clarify. Both fight? Me fight? Which?
He kind of gives you the stare that a dog gives you when a whistle goes off, just kind of that cocked head to the side. But he kind of picks up his staff and he kind of makes this, like, circle gesture.
I think he is all of us, mistress.
Well,
Just
I
accept
suppose
it.
I suppose I can share. I'm not accepting it on behalf of the entire party. Who knows what they're going to happen
If
there?
you accept it without Mara, she's going to hate you.
It's just the three of us.
Yeah, if we're going to fight, wouldn't 6 of us be better?
It would, but I don't know if we're going to be able to stall long enough for the others to get here.
Little do they know we're on the way.
Yeah. Just keep walking.
Keep walking. This is the longest half hour ever. Why did we decide to wait 2 miles outside of the camp?
We have like 2 minutes left. Burial, if you were to explain that if they want a good fight, the rest of your companions are nearly here. The rest of your servants, if they want an epic fight. Again, Devlin's like,
Yeah. You want big fight? Lots of people? Strong people? I'm doing my best.
He's doing all the movements.
This
All
is
they're saying is
performance.
YMCA.
It's
This
so
is
great.
performance with advantage.
No, please no.
I feel like you're gonna have to do at least a performance check.
Okay.
At least.
With advantage?
No.
no.
Because Rasha's helping.
No.
If anything that
If
makes it
he's helping,
disadvantage.
you're at a disadvantage.
You're in
Natural
major
20.
disadvantage.
Nice.
That's 20 plus 5.
Turns his hands up, yelling. In Draconic.
He's got like the air horn. The
Mara and Terrence just see this and they're just like, oh crap. Let's walk faster.
I asked big fight, lots of people, strong people.
Right.
That was my question.
So he kind of gives you. He finally kind of breaks a bit and gives you just the most disgusting smile that you've seen. Just pointed, jagged teeth with tusk, mid cheek, and just
Stuff in between the teeth.
just gives you the nod.
Ugh. The halitosis wafts over, and I'm like,
Right.
I'm assuming they'll say yes, mistress?
I'd say so.
Good. Can you tell him you're going to send me to go get the rest of the fights? And I just start walking?
I'm sending him to get the rest of my people for the fight. I'm trying so hard.
You gotta put in there of your life.
No. Start walking.
You will turn, smile, bow to Mariel, like she just told him, and then he's going to turn and begin to walk away down the road they just came.
Boy, Albus is gonna have a hell of a surprise when I pop him out of
Are
this
they
necklace
going
in
to
an
let
arena.
him? Are they gonna let him leave?
Yeah, they haven't tried to stop you from leaving.
Okay, so he will begin walking.
Devlin, take the griffin. They're not gonna accept it as an offering. It makes you move faster. Take the griffin.
Can Albus hear what's going on in the necklace?
He's banging his head inside the necklace.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Got that dread helm on.
He basically has almost like a little TV. He's just watching what's going on.
Is he a popcorn?
He's probably got his herbalist kit making a nice strong tea, just watching this.
Right.
I'm just curious, does Albus speak ogre?
Orcish.
Orc?
Nope.
Orca.
All right, so then Devlin will in Draconic.
You literally left the one person that knows
The
Orc.
only
Yeah.
person.
Hot.
Spark
saw
to
great.
Raja. Good sir, if you will allow me to hop onto the griffin to get the rest of our companions. Which in Draconic.
Yeah, right. Just sounds super violent. It's like German.
Right, yeah.
Raja glares at Devlin, and as he hands him the rope, he says, "Watch your tone," in Draconic.
And I'll look over my shoulder and I'll yell at you both. Stop fighting.
You don't know we're fighting.
I can hear the tone. Plus,
Oh,
I
you
have
don't
a
speak Draconic?
My
Yeah,
patron's
just
a
a-
dragon turtle. I got tone from dragon language down pretty good at this point.
That's
So
pretty
Devlin will
fair.
take the griffin.
Just
Imagine within
screw-
10
screw
minutes on a griffin just sees a golden pink shape moving towards them.
Probably 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't
Maybe-
it doesn't take long once you're airborne to get to where Mara and Terrence are, as they've covered probably a good, I'll give you guys a mile
out of the 2 miles
out
that
of the
was.
2 miles.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what idiots?
Yeah, you realize that I'm the only one who knows how to speak Orc, huh?
Just speak for yourself, Devlin.
And Terrence is just biting his tongue. You can see a little bit of blood coming out the corner.
But I have good news.
We
Oh
get
yeah?
to-
What's that?
We have to fight to get him legally fight. So, Mistress of Pink, you have free reign to go ape in the arena.
Terrence just clasps his.
She grabs
gauntlet.
the handle of her axe and smiles. Wonderful.
See, it's not
It
all
doesn't-
bad.
Don't. You guys left me. It's fine. We'll just
So-
go.
Here's my thought: Will the Griffins carry Terrence and Mara and Devlin?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, how do we want to do this?
Well,
Definitely.
unfortunately, they kind of introduced me as a right-hand man, with Raja being the muscle, so...
So I could let Mara and Devlin go back, and I can walk the mile back.
We have to show up together.
Then we're all walking with a griffin.
Yeah, I'll just stay on the griffin's back for the moment. Just to sell the illusion.
Yay.
I take no joy in this.
I'm sure you don't.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's so great.
So Terrence mentally tells the griffin to buck a little bit, just enough to give him a rough ride.
It's fine.
I'm going to roll animal handling to not be... 12.
Is he sick to his
Yeah,
stomach?
yeah. At that point, you're fine. At that point. So yeah, probably another 15, 20 minutes passes. The three of you finally make your way to the gate. At that point, the six guard, the shaman's already walked himself back inside. The 6 guards still standing out front, kind of fan out a little further and almost like just encompass around you guys, and kind of just usher you in through the gate. As you enter the orc encampment, you see familiar like orc tents and structures, watchtowers of that sort. You make your way towards kind of this central crevice where you start noticing a lot of orcs have gathered kind of around this. It's
Can I
fairly obvious that that's where the arena is.
Can I listen around to see if like there's something more nefarious going on
Sure.
other than a legal fight,
Right.
which I don't believe for a second.
You hear, basically, you just hear the orcs cheering. Right now, they're kind of cheering on the ones that are down in the arena itself. There are a few. There are a few wild beasts that are down in the arena. They're at that point. They're just kind of sport killing, fighting them off with relative ease.
Colosseum style. Like they're the Roman Colosseum.
Yeah.
Got it.
We should probably let Albus out by now. Or do you want to save him for a arena surprise?
Let's save him for an arena surprise.
I
I'm with that.
agree. Because if they see 5 of us and give us 5 opponents, that's good. Because then we can pop a 6th out and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, imagine a gnome.
They're
type
orcs. They will do whatever the heck they want.
Then we
Mhm.
need the element of surprise, don't we?
Don't pretend that this is going to be a fair fight, despite how legal this is going to be with the air quotes and everything.
Hey, don't forget we also have a
word-
griffin that can fight.
The
As
word
speaking-
legal was never actually used.
Didn't Brandon say legal? No. Who said legal?
I think
Muriel.
Devlin did.
No, that was
Yeah.
Devlin.
Oh, okay, Devlin.
It was a descriptor, but I would not call it a fact.
Speaking of surprises, do we have details on a certain sword that a certain dragonborn took off of a certain corpse?
You know that it's a sword.
Looks like you're going to have to use it to find out.
Oh.
Or attune to it.
What a time.
Oh, he would have attuned to it like long before now, but assuming it had attunement.
Boy, I hope it does. Otherwise, it's just a piece of expensive metal. So what's happening in the arena other than animals? Do we see Hermaeus anywhere?
You do. So, over in the
Inside the jaws of the lion.
southwest, yeah, exactly. Yeah, his head's being crushed right now. On the south, there's kind of this rock structure that's built up. It stands probably about 15, 20 feet tall. From where you guys are kind of currently at, which is right at basically here on your map. So let me move you guys.
1 second. Let me look at
Oh,
the
I did not
map.
see that though.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh, I see now.
Okay.
Hermaeus is kind of atop this thing. He is basically stripped to rags. Looks like just pulverized meat at this point. They've definitely worked him over pretty well.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Hermaeus at
Yeah.
the top of that thing? Okay.
His hands are restrained. There is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, oh yeah. There is a. He's gagged at this point.
Are you he can't even spellcast. How is this fun for them?
They just want to kill. They don't care about fun.
Muriel doesn't like that very much. So, how many are down there?
There are
7?
There are 7 in the pit currently. Yes.
I look at the shaman and I say, I'm killing them. And I'm taking him.
Wouldn't you just want Mara to translate for you?
Sure. But you better convey my tone.
She said, we're going to go down there, we're going to kick some orc ass, and then we're going to take our property and we're going to leave.
He looks just directly at you because that completely threw him off. That here's this pink lady that speaks Orcish.
A human.
Yeah, a human nonetheless. He smiles back and replies, "If you live, we shall see."
Oh, you can guarantee we're going to live.
Are you conveying that to me?
Yes, I will. Sure, yeah, totally.
I'm gonna walk up to that. How tall is this shaman guy? Taller than me? Shorter than me? He's hunched
shorter.
over.
He's shorter than you, hunched over. You're not real sure if he stood straight up how tall he would be.
So I'm going to lean down into his face. I'm going to gesture my translator. And I'm going to say, I am leaving with my team and my property. And if you try to stop me, I will rip what's left of those rotten teeth out of your head, starting with your tusks. And I will roll intimidation.
I assume Mara would have to as well, trying to translate.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be. How do you intimidate through a translator?
With skill and ease, 21.
Respect.
I got a 15.
Plus, I'll give you guidance.
Oh, 16.
Even if he doesn't understand exactly what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he gets the gist.
Probably smiles and laughs. Try.
Oh, I'll do more than try, bucko.
Okay, so, before we begin the fight, well, first let's go ahead and just knock out, go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey.
Okay.
Combat! Combat! Combat!
You want
I got
Alice
a
to roll
16.
initiative now or when he gets popped out?
I rolled an
What's
18.
that? I'm sorry.
You want Albus to roll initiative when he now or if he gets popped out?
You can go ahead and roll it now. That's fine.
16. For Raja.
How do we determine who does it if we both roll 16?
I,
A dex modifier.
I'll just throw it in there. That's fine.
Plus 4.
That would be you. My dex modifier is only a 3.
Oh my gosh, I got a
Okay.
4.
Devlin, what are you?
21.
Of course you are.
Albus,
Okay.
13.
13.
So the tanks are going last.
That's
Well.
okay. I'll let you clean up what's left when I'm done.
No, I'm going in the middle. This kind of is giving me Shrek vibes, like hardcore. You know,
Yeah.
when some of you may die, but
But that's just a
sacrifice
risk.
I'm willing to make.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
And so on and so forth.
Yep.
We
Alright.
need the soundtrack for that scene.
So,
Nah.
so Raja at this, all right. So Raja at this point, you've basically attuned to his sword. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Would have definitely attuned to it long before now, but
Let's hope it's not cursed. Because
So,
now would be a bad
Guys,
time to find out.
surprise! No one decided to check the sword, which is cursed.
oh goody.
Wait, are you
Great.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh. So
Well,
Fantastic.
no. Actually, no. Dennis was the one who got cursed last time.
Yeah.
Terrence is
Yeah,
Uh,
it's your turn.
so, basically, here's how it works.
Oh, great.
You are forced to use the sword and cannot be further than 5 feet from the sword
Okay.
unless you make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 20. That can only be done once a
well.
week.
Mm.
None of the
Easy
curses
enough.
can be
Consequences-
removed by any means except by the wish spell.
Oh my god.
Serious?
Ooh.
Wait,
Well, that's
cannot be removed? Is that
Yeah.
what you just said?
No, we have nothing to remove this curse.
Even my remove curse.
Every time
actually
you deal
sucks.
damage to a new target, you have to roll a d4, which will determine what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Exciting.
I like
You
this
will
game of
either-
Russian roulette.
You will either gain temporary hit points, deal additional damage, or you will be forced to make an additional melee attack to to the weapon's closest target. That doesn't mean enemy.
Just
Yeah.
means the nearest person.
Or
And
you suffer one level of
character-
exhaustion.
character does not know this yet.
Correct.
Because he has not
Yeah.
had the opportunity to call upon its power.
Yep.
Like, literally, when Raja took the sword, that was literally his way of claiming dominance over the Eldridge Knights in the military. And therefore, he just thought, in order to fully accept this sword, he must attune to it. So,
And you have
I
the,
want to slash
and
you,
you have
slash
the
you.
ability once a day to basically command the sword to kill all the plants within a 50 yard radius of you. They'll just wilt away to ash.
all the plants.
All the plants, yeah.
Well,
Does
that'll
it
be
get
interesting
anything
to
if that happens?
discover.
No,
I'm not even sure how to necessarily discover that, quote unquote.
All right.
so yeah, fun
How high up are we?
stuff.
There's no staircase down, is there?
There's not. No, it's it's about a 10-foot drop. So if your, I would say if your dexterity modifier is less than a 2, make a athletics check. If not, everybody else can just hop in.
Okay.
Well, my athletics yeah.
I rolled a 15 athletics, no modifier.
Yep, you're good.
I have a 2
All right.
modifier on my
If you'll let me, can I do the 3-point landing?
You can, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to tuck and roll.
Okay.
Brandon, one more question about the sword. As far as the additional damage, should I just use the flame tongue stats, but use 1d6 as necrotic and 1d6 of flame, since that was the attributes it used during the fight between Raja and Darius?
So it's going to be a little more probably manual on this one, because it's got +2 on attack and damage roll, so you're probably just going to have to remember that, as well as it deals 3d8 necrotic damage.
Find a +2. Is it a great sword or a long sword?
It's a long sword.
Find a +2
Okay.
long sword in inventory, and then you can just
Let me-
click it, and
Let
then
me
add
just write
3d6.
that down in notes right now. So you said... Okay. Sorry, do that one more time. +2 for attack and damage.
Yeah.
And the necrotic is
3d8.
how much? 3d8.
Yeah.
And how much is the flame?
What flame?
You said during or is green flame?
Yeah, that
necrotic?
wasn't part of the sword.
Oh, okay. So it's just necrotic.
That was That
okay. Never mind.
that was him kind of doing some different things.
You
All
don't
right,
get
I
green
got you
flame.
now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Continue.
Are we really gonna fight? You promise
Yeah,
me?
we are.
You promise
I
me?
promise.
Alright, so at this point, I'm just going to put everybody down in the arena. You now move your own tokens. It is on you. Albus, I'm just going to leave you up top until if and when they pop
Bamf.
you out. Let me hop over to the encounter. Nope, I don't need to measure anything. Stop it. Turn order. Let's see. Give me just a second.
While he's doing that, Rachel, did you see your dragon up there?
I do.
Right there.
That one.
Yep.
Oh, I like it.
Has precedence.
Well, it's a dragon, right?
Yeah. Just wanted to share that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Whoop. Albus just went bye-bye.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I hit him. So be out of the way.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of annoying. I can't take... Oh, I guess it did work, and I didn't realize it worked. Let's see. So Muriel, Mara, Raja. 1, 2, 3.
As I know, I'm the last one to fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time we do an initiative roll, I hit low. I don't get it.
You're our Ashley Johnson.
Right.
You're what?
It's a Critical Role reference.
Okay. I have never seen Critical Role.
Did all the orcs really roll higher than all of us except Devlin?
Pretty much.
And Dennis, you're not
Holy
you're not
cow.
missing much.
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Devlin, you're up first.
Okay. So getting a layout of this pit, I'm assuming that these piles of rubble, are they walls? Are they just stones?
They're about knee high.
About knee high. Okay. And then the rib cage is about 5 feet?
Yeah, the rib cage is probably from the base to the very tip of it is they're probably about 15-20 feet long. They kind of curve in. They stand about 8 to 10 foot tall, kind of underneath the ribs.
Okay.
And their base is about a 5-foot diameter.
Based
I
on
don't see the griffin.
I don't think I've got a token for the griffin.
Okay. Not a problem. I just wondered if we had remembered that he's with us.
Okay, so then Devlin is going to shift over to the nearest rib cage. As he does so, I'm guessing the nearest, which of the three in the back look the most important?
Definitely these two.
So then Devlin is going to, that first one right there, he's going to use his action for Eldritch Blast. 3 blasts to that orc. And then the bonus action will be, counting on them being dumb, stealthing behind the ribcage. So attacks first. First Eldritch Blast. 13?
Let's see, 13. There, don't say I never did anything for you.
I got my griffin.
Nice.
Let me flip back over. Which one did you hit? That one.
That first one. 13 probably doesn't hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Second one. 23.
Yeah, you hit.
Third one, 24.
Yep.
So 2 out of 3 hits.
So basically, that was a warning shot before you hit him.
That's right.
Twice, yeah. So seawater is going to spring out of the war pick and try and David and Goliath kind of bonk the orc in the forehead
Okay.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
And then the stealth. Sorry, 28.
Okay.
Behind the
Let's see.
Stealthy boy.
Yeah, you are stealth.
All right.
You
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, so, this guy here is gonna move down.
Okay.
He is going to fire a firebolt. And he is going to fire it at Mara.
Ouch.
And he will...
Well, you have fire
so
resistance with your...
yeah, so
Yeah.
he misses.
It's true.
Alright.
Wait, when was the last time Mara rolled for her kimono?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
not
right.
Not my job to keep up with it.
Oh, I forgot. It's been so long since we fought.
He's like, not my circus, not my monkeys.
That's right. Well,
What are you talking
well,
about? This
he
is
already-
entirely
my
your circus.
Yeah,
Kind of is his
yeah,
circus.
exactly.
Are we your monkeys,
Yeah.
Brandon?
Basically,
It's
Yeah.
What
it's
kind of
Earth,
is
whatever
baboon?
So
that
it is your circus and is your monkeys.
that's right.
We are your monkeys. What's Earth
Yep.
again? What am I resistant against?
Not fire.
Yeah, not fire.
Obviously.
I think it was force?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright,
Okie
so
dokie.
the one that you fired at, so he is going to move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to do that. So he's going to move up his 30 feet. He's going to draw his massive sword that he has. And just kind of screams at you guys. That is his turn.
Yawn.
Careful, I think the barbarian just started raging, so...
I have one of those. It's fine.
What, a raging barbarian?
Yes.
No.
And remember what happened last time you got hit by one of them?
If I recall, I was doing brain surgery at the time, and I still managed to have a steady hand. So,
No, I remember that. I specifically remember that because for whatever reason, I always thought that Terrence was in his tidy whities for that fight for some reason.
All right.
As he removed his armor to take
Yeah. Yeah.
in my heart, he was.
He has clothes
In my
underneath.
heart, he was in his tidy whities.
Oh man.
Dennis is like, no, no, he's not.
He had long johns on.
All right,
There you
so this one, he is going to move up, and he is going to reach
Flannel.
over into his kind of his bandolier, if you will, and he pulls out kind of this round object, and he throws it, landing in between Mara and Terrence.
Goody.
And it doesn't specify, but I don't like how it's specified, so here's how I'm gonna do this one. Alright, so that's 10. So I'm gonna have Terrence and Mara. I'm gonna have you guys do a dexterity saving throw.
And don't forget you add a +2 because you're right next to me.
12.
Okay.
I did a nat 20 plus a 5.
Nice.
Dang.
So you
Well,
both
plus your two?
both make the save as you, and I am going to move your token as you jump out of the way, and this small little burst occurs kind of right in the center, and that is his turn. Muriel, you were up.
Okay. How many of these guys can I fit into a 20-foot cube?
Looks like 4.
Or 20-foot square? I can't tell where the lines are on this grid
Oh.
because it's kind of
Yeah, this one's
light
not the. This isn't the easiest.
I don't know how to undo my square. I'm sorry. There we go. Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah, let me draw you a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now can I move this thing? I can.
I think I could get the one that's next to the little pool of water. And the 3 that are like to his 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock.
It would be close, yeah.
Okay. Is that a yes then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to cast Avard's Black Tentacles in that area.
Okay.
And squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that I can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain, meaning half speed. When a creature enters the affected area and starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained. And restrained creatures are auto crits for you melee people out there. A creature that is continually restrained and starts its turn takes 3d6 additional bludgeoning. So at the beginning of each turn, they get pummeled. They can use a strength or dex to get out, their choice, but against my spell save DC. And on a success, they free. So make a dexterity save initially for all of them.
Okay. 3. So 1 makes the save.
Just the one.
Yep. So just.
Okay.
So he's the only one of the elite ones that makes the save. The other one. What's the DC?
18.
18. He will not make it. So,
Okay.
yep, so just the one there. And I'll move him up.
Cool. So they're restrained.
Okay.
They take 3d6 bludgeoning. Or, yeah. So they take 12 bludgeoning damage. All 3 of them do. And let's see, what do I got? Bonuses. So I am going to give which one in that lineup looks like he's perhaps the strongest? One of the darker colored ones, the more elite?
From where you're at, it's kind of difficult to tell. You've got one that's kind of in kind of these furs, and he's holding a staff. The other two are more kind of in what I would consider battle gear with, like, swords.
I'm targeting the one with the staff and
Okay.
the furs because I know my people. And I'm going to target him with Hex. He is going to take an additional 2 necrotic and have disadvantage on, we will call it dexterity saves.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'll move perhaps to, like, spread us out just a little bit over to about here.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Mara, you're up.
Hooray. Okay, so I'm going to enter rage, obviously.
I hope.
And then I'm going to let out an equally, like, menacing and very loud scream. And that means that you all have, let's see. You have advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
That's a bonus action.
Oh, you
Within a
forgot.
within a certain distance of you, or everybody?
If you're within 60 feet of me, then you get it.
So,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
Oh,
everybody.
Yes.
Except
Yes.
Albus, because he's still in the
Right.
necklace. Because Muriel didn't
Sorry.
bamf him out.
Sorry, Albus.
And then she's
I-
going to run up to this guy, and she's gonna try out her new axe,
Go for it.
which I'm excited about, considering it has a plus 14 to hit.
Dang.
Plus 14?
Yes.
With her
Wow.
modifier. With her.
How's a 25?
I'd say
Jesus.
you hit.
Now,
I
what
would
does
hope
this
it-
axe do, by the way?
You hit his unborn children. Like,
It
we're
ju-
about to
I
find
just
out what
hit
it
him.
does.
I just hit him. Let's see, and then let's see, get this one as well. So, 18, 17, 26 points of damage.
Okay.
And then that should be the end of my turn, right? Because running counts and then an attack counts. Right?
You have one more attack.
Or do- Perfect. Well, let's do that again. That was fun. Oh no, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh no!
So, Mara, as
Do
you
you-
swing through the orc with your first axe slash, you hit him for, what is it, 26 points of damage?
Yes.
So you caught him really good, but as he was kind of going down, you swung a little too fast on your second attempt and have lodged your great axe into the rib of the giant. So it
Oh,
will
yay.
cost you an action to pull it back out on your next turn.
She'll.
And I will.
Yo.
And actually, I'm going to add one more thing. If you remain both hands on your axe, anyone who
Which she always
comes
does.
in to attack you will have advantage, as you have you're almost grappled,
Yeah.
but not quite.
Okay.
I won't be.
She's-
I won't be a complete ass and make it an automatic crit.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. She's gonna be yelling profanities in Orcish.
Kind of figured you would. That's my girl. Alright, Raja, you are up.
Okay. So Raja is going to move up 30 feet into the bone graveyard just because he can.
Okay.
I think that's about 30 feet right there. All while grabbing his javelin to start with from his shield. And he is going to throw it in this general direction, hitting at least 2, possibly a third, if you allow it, DM.
So with the with your inseparable bond, as you are now figuring out, you go to grab your javelin, and you physically cannot remove it to even get it above your head. You don't quite understand why, but it ain't working.
Okay. Well, with momentum being a thing, he will. Raja's still going to try to throw it. So I will roll a straight throw.
No, like you physically cannot
grab
the javelin.
Oh,
At
cannot
all.
physically. So I reach for the javelin and just can't.
Yeah.
Your sword says no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are literally incapable of using any weapon other
Then
than
your
that sword.
Confused. Very confused.
But you don't know that.
I don't know that. Character does not know.
That's right.
What he hath done. Okay, so as Raja's claw is more or less just drawn to the sword, he will just take it. Take the sword, that is, and continue to dash an additional 30 feet.
Okay.
And I believe, I'm not even sure where that's going to put me. Let's see. He just goes straight up. That's about where I figured. Okay. He's just going to come right up to the big guy. And seeing how that's a dash, that will be his move with his sword drawn. As he is charging, he's going to call upon the sword as he would his flame tongue. Activating it just without a chant.
Okay.
So the orc enemies will see as his sword ignites into a green necrotic flame, more or less. And yes, that will be the turn, more or less.
Alrighty. So I need to roll a strength saving throw for breaking out of the grapple. Yes, Muriel.
Yep. Strength or dex, your choice.
Okay. So he is able to free himself.
Okay.
With a 23.
Okay.
And he is going to go on and...
If he started his turn, I think...
Yeah, you need to do your damage.
Yeah. I'm rereading it to make sure, because each of these little AoEs is different. Or starts its turn there, yes. So he still takes... Not bad. 14 additional damage.
Okay. Alright, and...
Out of 3d6, that's pretty good.
And Raja, he is going to hit you, I'm assuming, with a 25.
I will activate shield.
Okay. Alright. I believe that's his turn. Go ahead and roll your damage again, Muriel.
Mm-hmm. Nine.
Okay.
Which one of them was hexed?
The one back here in the back.
Okay, just remind me that when you asked me to roll for him, so I
Yeah.
had to add an additional hex damage.
Yep, gotcha. So this one, he also was able to break free.
Okay.
And he is just going to move his 30 feet forward. Okay.
Everyone's
so
still there?
This
Okay,
one
good. Got quiet.
is going to move here. Alright, he is going. Alright, so this one is going to. He is going to point towards you, Raja, and need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Remember, you have advantage.
Okay. And wisdom. Okay.
DC is 18.
It's going to be a 17. So, no go.
Even with advantage?
Even with advantage, I rolled a
Wow.
15 on the die. I've only got a +2.
Okay.
And you're not close enough to me to have that extra. Let's see. I think you have to be within 30 feet.
Yeah, he's not close.
And
Yeah.
definitely not within 30 feet of you.
No. No. Sorry.
So what's the penalty?
So he, as he's pointing his finger at you, he points. Once it sets in, you have this moment of almost just this blank stare as he points towards Mara and says, "Kill."
Uh-oh.
Shoot. Good luck. I'll kill you. I'll kill you first.
So on your let's see. Yep, so basically at this point, on your next turn, the only thing that you know is everyone around you is super friendly and awesome, except Mara.
You know, we actually
Oh.
did the math one day, and as it turns out, I'm pretty sure, like, didn't we find out that there was, like, no way for me to hit you? I guess that was, like, pre-Great Axe, though, so I
I was
might
about
be
to say,
able
that's pretty great axe.
Yeah.
With anything above an 11, unless he shields, you hit him now.
True.
So, just thought.
So we're pretty evenly matched there, sir.
Yeah. So Hermaous, he kind of wiggles himself around,
Gosh, even
makes
Hermaous
no
got higher than
headway,
me.
and that is his turn. Let's see.
Well, guys, it was great fighting with you.
I got
This
you.
one is gonna move
we'll
and pull
we'll
Volt
free you.
over, and he is there. Terrence, you are finally up, and then we're back to the top of the order.
Okay, so the first thing is seeing what happened to Raja. Terrence cast Dispel Magic on Raja.
Okay. What's your
What's
range?
the
on that?
range?
3rd level, 120 feet.
And also at that point, so I don't know if I'm considered metagaming here, but as Raja hasn't necessarily made a turn, I don't know that you would necessarily understand what you actually saw happen.
I'm a little inclined to agree with that, honestly.
Really? Okay,
I'm just saying.
that's fine. No, I'll
Seeing
take
how
it
his
back.
Raja hasn't made an action to attack anyone at this point, it's
Okay,
just,
that makes sense. That's all right. I'll go with
Okay.
my original then. My original was so I cast a cantrip, Sacred Flame, on this guy right here.
Okay.
He has to beat a dex of 16. And it is target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take on this one here it's 3d8 radiant damage. Target gains no benefit from cover on the saving throw.
Okay. He did make it with a nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dispels damage, and then I guess he doesn't get any damage.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
that's not one
So-
where if you make it, or if he does save, he gets half damage. Unfortunately.
It's a
All
save or
right.
suck.
So then, well, he sees that, and he just casts Eldritch Blast at him
Okay.
because now he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Advantage.
Never mind. Oh yeah, what was that?
Roll.
So I get to
roll
roll
again
twice.
and take the higher of the two.
Oh, I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
that
Yeah,
hits.
16 plus 8, 24. Yeah.
Better.
Oh yeah. So he does a 3 points of damage at him,
Okay.
and he is going to move. Let me see where 30 foot is here. I can almost count. He's gonna move right there, and Horace will be following him. So I can't move Horace. So
Now you can.
okay. There. And that would be his turn.
Alrighty. Alright. Muriel, go ahead and do your damage.
Yep. Not bad. 12.
Okay.
I take it he's moving.
I don't know yet. Maybe. He is moving. He's going to move there. Alright, and then I'm going to need... I'm going to need Mara, Terrence, and Muriel. And Terrence technically twice, to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Goody.
Everybody gets a +2.
And advantage.
That's a heck of a combo.
I love it when the Drake of Favors work together.
Hey.
It's a 13.
19.
All right. So I got a 19 and a 20.
Okay.
Dang.
Get it, playa?
Hey, and that wasn't even with the +2s
Oh,
or
my
advantage.
stars.
All right. If you were below an 18,
Yup.
31 points of fire damage, not including your mitigating factors, so whatever that is, figure it out.
Okay. 16.
If you were
Rounding up or down?
Down or up.
up, if you did make it, you will take 16. And then if you have the...
So 8.
Yeah, if you have any
8.
fire resistance, it's 8.
Oh.
Jesse, we have not forgotten about you. I promise.
No worries,
He's the
I'm
player,
just
like,
waiting
let
for
me in,
my
coach.
heroic
Let me
season.
in! Let me in!
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You-
Put me in, coach.
the necklace on Muriel is
He's just
Bouncing.
shaking.
violently.
Sparking.
You
Sparking.
pipe
That's
down
what
and
it's sparking.
You just see Albus with 2 fireballs in his hand, just like,
I'm ready.
I'm like, you pipe down there. Shove him down my shirt.
Shove him down your shirt. Remember, he's got light.
is it Devlin's turn now?
I said what I said.
Almost. Alright, he is going to... He is going to burn a couple of his sorcery points. So he's going to burn a couple of sorcery points, and he is going to... Mara, make a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
Okie dokie. Let me see here.
Good thing you have advantage.
Good thing I've got advantage, right? 18.
Okay.
Oh, is it +2 with Terrence?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh,
20.
20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Alright, I think... Yep, you are good. Yep. Alright,
Yay!
Devlin, you were up.
Okay. So, Devlin's going to do 2 things. He's going to do a blast and go. He is going to move around the edge using the rib cage as cover to end up just over by the right over here.
Okay.
And in this, as he's going to do his turn and shoot, he's not going to do Eldritch Blast. The shaman is going to hear what sounds like... Well, he doesn't know what the sea sounds like, but seashells, like a roar, growing and growing, as 2 invisible conch shells slam into his head as Devlin casts Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Nice.
I like it.
Oh.
Great visual.
So this will happen in routes. So he needs to make a Wisdom save, DC 17.
Okay. He will not make that.
Oh, goody. And he has lost HP. So, for full transparency, this is 3d12 plus 5d6 sneak attack.
Wow.
Hell yeah!
Love it.
Heck yeah, brother!
I'll do the Toll the Dead first. So 30 damage, just the Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Here comes the sneak attack. 45 damage.
Plus 30?
No, that's total.
Oh, okay.
So it's 15 plus. So
So, out of curiosity,
45 damage total to the magic user.
Nice.
And then bonus action, stealth.
Okay. Would you like to explain how the conch cells obliterated his head?
Absolutely. So, Devlin, as he's turning about, this one's for you, Shara, as invisible conch shells kind of, the sound waves of the ocean roaring and roaring and roaring will just get so loud, it'll eventually sound wave implode the head in a spray of sea foam.
I like it.
Yum.
So, out of curiosity, what kind of look is the Orc King giving right now, or Chief? For audience perception.
And
What was
31
that? You were muffled.
What kind of a look or what reaction does the Orc Chief get out of seeing Devlin's sneak attack?
At this point, he's all right.
So
He's
31
alright.
for the stealth, and out of curiosity, he'll look over, what Raja doing?
He's just kind of standing there, kind of with this very blank stare, but he is like eyeing towards Mara's direction.
Okay, well that's Devlin's turn, but hey, magic user has been neutralized.
At least one of
That
them.
was the one
With
I was most.
extreme prejudice.
No
Apparently.
joke. Holy crap, dude.
I had to double check. I was like, wait, I'm at 5d6 sneak attack now?
Nice. All right.
that.
So this one here, he is going to let out just a massive scream, which unleashes his battle cry, which a lot like Mara's. He and everyone around him will gain advantage on attack rolls until the start of his next turn.
Nice.
So he is
Good
going
for him.
to
It's not
plow
gonna help him.
towards Terrence, and he is going to make a couple of attacks.
Okay.
He is going to possibly hit with a 21.
Nope. I hit, these wings come out,
Okay.
and his sword just sparks off of these gold wings that just
Okay.
come out.
How about a 26?
That time he hits.
Yep.
Yeah, the wings don't even come out.
Alright, so you will take 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and Celestial Rebuke
Okay.
comes out at 3rd level. Trying to get to it, sorry. So he takes 19 points of damage.
Very nice. Very
That's
nice.
me.
You can hit me, but it's gonna hurt.
Yep. You'll pay for it.
This is going to hurt you a lot more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Terrence looks at him and goes, "Is that all you got?"
Right?
Alrighty. Let's see. So that's his. Next is this one. And he is going to. He's going to take his swings at Raja. 25 on one.
Will miss.
And are you shielding?
The shield is still in effect until the start of my turn.
Got it. Okay. Alright. Yep.
So, out of curiosity, I know I see everyone as a friendly except Mara, but the fact that this one is intentionally attacking me, would that dissuade anything?
Maybe if he hit you.
Fair enough.
He's going, stop it.
Right, yeah.
Quit
So,
playing around, man. We're in a battle.
Muriel, you were up, Mara, then Raja.
Unleash the beast. Unleash the beast.
Oh, I shall. Pikachu, I choose you. I let Albus out.
Charizard, use flamethrower.
Oh, it's so great.
Thomas comes out of the closet. I mean, the necklace.
What?
You're
dating your
muted.
sister.
I'm so glad he's muted on that one.
I know.
Oh my god. You're muted, Jesse. Unmute. Unmute and repeat.
All right, Albus has been thinking, like, he's been planning this because he's been just sitting there, like, sparking. So he comes out, he has his dread helm on, and he's also minor illusions, ethereal flames that are burning across his shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Heck
He comes
yeah.
out, he does the
Roll
whole
intimidation on that
Superman,
alone.
like, 3-point landing, and then just looks up with the burning coals
I know.
and he just stands up slowly to his full 3 feet 9 inches height.
Terrence is like, what did we do giving him the dread helmet?
We unlocked a part of him that was there all along.
Yep.
Jared.
I like
No,
it.
I just named it.
I like it.
Get him. Get him.
Well, he's just out. It's not
Yeah,
his turn
Rupert.
yet. It's still your turn.
Oh, right. Son of a gun. So, would that be an action or a bonus action?
That would
to let
be
him
a
out?
bonus action.
Sweet. I hadn't really thought further than that. I am going to move. So I got some temp HP, I believe, from the hex one getting killed. I'll figure that out in a minute, but I can move hex to something else without recasting it. So I'm going to move it to. Was the one that was controlling Raja the one that died?
No.
I want to move it to the one controlling Raja.
Okay.
Moving it, I don't think is any form of. I think it's like free. Target drops 0. Oh, I can use a bonus action on the subsequent turn. So because I don't have a bonus action, I guess I can't move it this turn. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to target the one that's got Raja in its grasp. And I'm going to be like, listen, if anything screws with my friends' minds, it's me. And I'm going to Tasha's mind whip the one who is that one. Make an intelligence.
Which one?
The one who is targeted Raja.
Oh, okay. 19.
Okay. So on a failed save, it's still take. Oh wait, on a successful save, he takes half as much damage, which is 12, halved to 6,
Yep.
and
Got it.
suffers none of the other ill effect.
Said got it.
And that is my turn.
Okay. All right, Mora.
Okay. So, she's going to take her first turn to I don't know, rip her great axe out of
Okay.
this rib.
Make
That it is in?
Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Well, you should be able to do that easy.
I would hope so. How's a 31?
Yeah, that works.
Good lord.
Yep.
As
So
the
yeah,
bone
so you
breaks
rip,
as you move.
so you just you rip it clean, and when you do, that rib that you're standing beside just collapses over.
Good. I am then going to take another swing at the guy right in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. That's this. Mm. $33 points of damage.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Alrighty. How would you like to kill this orc?
Nice.
So I'll probably do like a classic head cut off and flies across the arena.
Okay.
Yep.
So you,
And the body just falls at flat.
yeah. So you
So,
just swing
yeah.
swing straight through, clean cut. As the head just kind of makes its way to the lower ground, which would be kind of inside the crevice of the rib cage. Just
Sounds good.
splishes,
I'll then turn
splishing
to
and
the one
splashing
right
all the
next
way.
to the one next to Terrence and be like, "You're next."
Okay.
Happy and smiley too.
Yeah.
You're next.
Terrence is like, come on, leave me something.
All right. Raja, you are up.
Before Raja does that, actually, Terrence looks at the guy and says, "That's my little sister."
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
it makes me so proud as a tear comes down.
Aw.
So, Raja charges right beside Mara on the other side of the ribs and is going to hello, come on.
I was gonna say, just say it, Kyle.
I'm going to do Booming Blade.
Oh jeez.
Oh wait, ignore that. Sorry. Booming Blade, and as a bonus action, melee attack.
Oh jeez.
I'm sorry. Oh.
You rolled a nat
No.
20, didn't you?
No.
No, it's an 18 on the die, which is going to be a grand total of 29 to hit.
Well, you definitely hit her. You didn't even have.
Well, I
What's
mean,
your
you didn't even have to
AC?
add
say-
the modifier to that one.
I was gonna say my armor class is 18 anyway, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
really wouldn't
my-
have mattered.
So even if I pulled up, because I could have pulled out wings, and that wouldn't have helped. Nope.
If you're wondering, this is going to be a total of 68 plus 6. So I
70,
apologize.
No, 6d8.
Yeah,
plus
not
6.
60.
Oh, I was
Oh.
like 74. What?
Yeah, that's what I said. 68.
Oh,
No.
Plus
6d8. We thought 6, 8.
It sounded like 68.
Yeah.
6
I was sitting
D
there, I was
as
like,
in
what?
dog.
Excuse me?
8. So I mean, I'm sorry, Mara.
No, you're not.
I mean, technically you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, character-wise, I'm not. Player-wise, I am so sorry.
Oh, hey, before you do your damage, roll a d4.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh.
Let the 4 get me.
You are now exhausted by 1.
Okay.
This was a horrible decision.
Where's the exhaust again?
Up left.
I've got. Well, you'd have to refresh your screen, but I've went ahead and got it up.
Okay, I will just do that. So 21. So 37 damage.
Okay.
Is that just from your d8?
That's just from the D8. Well, that is 2 2 for damage, 21 for the necrotic, and 8 for the booming blade.
So 37 total.
Yeah, 37, and then the plus 6, so 37 total for the first attack. So at this point, I'm pretty sure everyone is bluntly aware that
Something's wrong.
something's wrong. Second attack has a 14 on the die for a total of 20. Huh?
23.
So I can.
Well, you said plus 2 longsword, which would give plus 11 for total.
Oh, yeah.
So that'd be a 25.
No. I can't cover you. Sorry.
So no booming blade, but still the necrotic damage as well, which is going to be a 3d8. Do I roll the d4 again?
No. It's only when
No.
you hit a new
Okay.
target.
Okay. Additional 22 points worth of damage.
Mark going to turn and look at Raja and be like, I'm going to assume you rolled 2 nat 1s on your attacks. And you're not attacking me because if you are, you know what's going to happen.
She's going to say all that in the middle of a battle?
Yes, I am.
So you turn.
It's
to
not
look
my
at-
turn.
I was going to say, you turn to look at Raja, and all you see is this blank stare, almost as if a.
Oh, do you think she would have noticed that? She's in a rage.
Oh, she's in a
Not to
rage.
mention she's much shorter than you.
So, yeah,
I'm looking.
we're enemies. Bring it.
Ooh.
Here we go.
How long have you been wanting to say that?
This is honestly like I'm gonna go to the stands and start taking bets.
Right.
Like who's got I got two I got 8 to 12 odds to Goldie. don't know what-
Yeah, all of us go, okay, fight's over. It's just
Yeah,
them
right.
two now.
Yep. We're gonna time out on this to watch that.
Both our characters are blind. Both players are just like, okay, let's roll with it.
Yeah.
All right.
One of us might die by the end of this. Who knows?
Who
Terrence,
knows?
are you going to murder the person that just hurt your little sister? Because I would love that.
That's probably what's going to happen at this point, because now I'm like, I got this guy in front of me. But, well, when it gets my turn, yeah.
I'm going to assume that there's like some blood running down her face too.
How much damage was that?
Over 50.
37, 22? That was nearly 60 points of
58.
damage?
58.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Spicy meatball.
Yep.
Very very spicy.
Yeah.
meatballs.
I'm
Quite.
so sorry.
All right. This guy. I'm assuming
my
that's
fault.
Raja's turn. So the orc went ahead and made his move in. He's gonna grab his little grenade, toss it in between Mara, Terrence, the Griffin, and Raja. So basically here. So deck saves all around, except for the
Okay.
people I didn't call.
Do we
get? No.
Does anybody get any sort of perks?
Well, I got a nat 20 plus 5.
Oh, Raja, you're at disadvantage
Yeah.
because you have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh,
And because
yeah,
you're no
right.
longer because
You're
you're no
right,
longer
exhaustion.
friendly, you don't get my advantage.
Oh, you mean
Mara,
Aurora?
you get my
I
advantage.
mean,
What is it? +2?
Yeah.
That's not advantage, Terrence.
Oh no, it's plus 3. Sorry. It's a
Plus
saving
three?
plus 3.
You said Dex, right?
Yeah.
11.
12.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
And 12.
12. And Terrence made his.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta make one for the Griffin.
Yeah, make one for the Griffin.
16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. So Terrence and his Griffin make it. Mara and
Raja.
you guys will take 15 points of piercing damage. And you are also both stunned for 1 minute.
Ooh.
Oh, geez, that's a really long time.
That was a flashbang.
They'll be basically, yeah. Yep. And that is going to be his turn. Mr. Albus,
All right.
do your
so-
thing.
Stick 'em, boy.
Yeah, he's been and so he doesn't have a chance to really act to the whole Raja stuff yet. But he's going to do what he does. He's going to do fire, and it's going to get these three. If I can. Oh yeah, it's going to be right in the center of these three. So it's a level 4. He's going to take the back on the sulfur, push it together, build it up, and let it rip.
Okay.
Like high arc and smash down and just.
Alright, so that's the 2 elites and the war chief.
Dex of 17.
Ooh. Oof. Oof. All 3 of them failed. One of them even had a nat 1.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Total damage is 28 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I think the Nat 1 just took 52. No, sorry. 20. 50,
56.
56, sorry. 56.
Yep. Alright. What was the numbers again? I'm sorry. 28 for the normal damage.
Yes.
And 56 for the one that got the Nat 1.
Yeah.
Question. So since I just attacked Mara with my new sword, does she have disadvantage on attack rolls, or I'm just reading up on it, sorry. The once a day deal. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I gotta speak the command word, which I don't even know yet, technically.
Alright, so as your fireball erupts, the war chief guy, he tries to jump. He's your nat 1 guy. He tries to dive over the wall, but somehow manages to kind of lodge himself on the wall, catching more of the brunt force of your fireball hitting. And it just utterly vaporizes not only him, but the other one next to him, with the only one surviving being the one inside the little...
All I can say is that freed me up for Raja.
And I'm assuming that is probably your turn.
No, I'm actually going to, having seen what happened, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hold Person on Raja.
Okay. So Raja, go ahead and make whatever you have. That's
Wisdom 17.
Yeah. So
At
make
disadvantage.
At disadvantage, okay. Wisdom 17. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, that's a fail. That's definitely a fail. I rolled a 2.
All right,
Yeah.
you are paralyzed.
So I don't think I was paralyzed before, so I'm
You're
like,
stunned.
You were stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, stunned.
So you're now paralyzed, which means if anyone attacks you whatsoever, it's an automatic crit.
It's a
So just so I am aware, what is the difference between stunned and like paralyzed? Because I thought they were the same thing.
stunned, can't move, automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attacks against you have advantage. If you are paralyzed, you cannot move, you can't take actions, you can't do anything, and any attack against you that hits is considered an auto crit.
Yep.
Okay. So there's nothing I can do to get out of it.
No.
Okay.
And I cannot take any reactions.
Correct.
Nope.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie.
Well played.
Very well played.
Alright. Let me find one to use. I might have to pull out an oldie but a goodie.
Depends upon the oldie but the goldie. The oldie but the goodie is literally, hey, you hear a dragon show up.
Not that bad.
If you throw one more dragon in this arena, I'm gonna yell.
No, so the one that commanded Raja summons a spirit weapon next to Albus.
I counterspell that as my reaction.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay.
Sir, I am in no mood for
Right,
your BS
yeah.
today.
So with the flames wreathing him, he's just going to look at this orc. The coals are going to burn a little brighter, and he's going to just flick his finger.
So which one is controlling Raja?
Skull in the back.
All the way in the back. This guy right here.
Yeah, we assume so. Okay, I think that's gonna be his turn. Alright, Hermaous is still trying to break himself free. Not able to. He's a little weak. Just for the giggles, we're gonna do a strength save. Yeah, no, he doesn't do it. Alright. This work here. He's gonna go ahead and move this way. Alright, Terrence, you're up, followed by Devlin.
All right. Would I be able to tell at this point, seeing what's happened, that Raja would be under a spell?
You know that he hit Mara. That's it.
Okay.
How clearly is Terrence thinking?
Well, Terrence is right now torn. There's an enemy right here that's dangerous. There's an enemy right here that's dangerous. He doesn't know. I mean, Mara and, well, Raj is in his way. This guy here is not on his radar, really. And you just hit his little sister. How clearly do you think he's thinking?
I'd imagine he's a bit confused as
I
to
would
why
imagine
Raja
he's a
is
bit
attacking Mara.
I'm-
also seen what Albus did.
Yes, seeing what Albus did, seeing that you're held, Terrence is just gonna whisper over to Mara, "I'll be back. You got this."
In a
He's
Schwarzenegger voice.
She just stands there, not moving,
Yeah.
not saying a word.
That would be
Her-
back.
Her lower lip just wobbles just a little
Right.
bit,
Yeah.
just enough to activate that big brother instinct.
Yeah. Oh, he's mad right now. So I get over there, and I've got my sword, and I swing.
Go for it.
A 12.
Nope.
Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, now I'm really mad, so I swing again. A 19.
19 does hit.
Okay, that with the so that damage is 10. And then there's the, where'd that go? The divine smite that got increased.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to find out what the where'd it go? Crap, I can't find it all of a sudden. What happened to
It's
it?
at the bottom of your actions.
Okay.
So you can expend
there it
you
is,
can
yeah.
expend one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra damage plus a d8 for every spell higher than first level for a max
Okay.
of 5d8.
Well, he's gonna do 2, 3, 4. He's gonna do as a third level.
Okay.
He's gonna expend a third level, and it's gonna be a 4d8. So let me get that. For 15 more, so 25 altogether, I think. Let me double check
Yep.
that. Yeah, 25 points of damage.
Mhm.
Mara
And he
was
tells-
secretly praying that Terrence knew somehow to get her unparalyzed.
Well, hey, with
He wouldn't have.
with
I wouldn't have even thought that one because I don't think that I realize. I think you're dazed, but
Yeah,
I'm
I know, but
probably-
she's over here praying at this point.
Mhm.
with that 25, how do you want to do this?
So the first one, of course, he misses, but he comes back with a backhand swing, and just from under his arm, straight up,
Okay.
and just lops arm and head off.
Oh,
Got it. Followed up by the divine smite that comes down and smashes him to the ground.
Exactly. And then he turns. Then he looks over at the other guy, and he looks at Raja, and he's still confused. He's not sure where he's got to go right now. So, in his mind, he's telling Horus to protect Mara.
Alrighty. Devlin, it's your turn.
He's just gonna saunter up behind the orc that's now looking at Raja. And he just hears a little behind the back, and he's going to swing for the head
Okay.
with his dragon pick. Is going to be 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. We'll do this one first because I have the sneak attack damage attached to it. Ooh. Um, 28 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm. Mm-mm.
And if he is still up,
Yes, indeed.
follow through with a second. That one's going to be 17.
That does not hit.
Shoot. But then he's going to fancy footwork. Boop. Bop back. Without provoking the attack of opportunity. And bonus action. Stealth, again, missed into the shadow.
Okay.
30.
Yeah. All right. Muriel. You're
So
up.
poor Orc just got cold clocked back to head, turned around, and there's no one there.
Yeah, but he's hurting.
I am going to move Hex to that guy that's got the spell on. Is he still alive? He's
Mhm.
not X'd out.
No,
Yeah.
he's still
I'm gonna-
alive. He's already got the
He's
hex.
way in the back.
I've marked
Oh,
him
sorry.
as having the hex, but
Add 5
Okay.
more damage to that last one. I forgot there's a +5 to my war pick, so just add 5 damage for that attack.
Cool.
So if he's hexed with intelligence, he gets a. Let's give him another. What have I got? Something that hits harder. Tasha's is the best I got. So give him a Tasha's Mind Whip, please.
okay.
Make an intelligence save. With disadvantage. X.
Yeah, a 10.
Yeah. Good gosh, that's awful. Okay, he gets 10 damage,
Okay.
but he has an action, bonus action, or reaction.
Yep.
He only gets one of the three, and he can I'm sorry, he can move, action, or bonus action. He can only get one of the three, but no reactions.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to. Do I have Misty Step? No. Bonus action. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Forgive me. How far away is Hermaous?
From where you are?
70?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm going to move up 10 feet and then far step the remaining 60 with my bonus action.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
So he's just,
Alright.
Hello, man.
So Mara, you were up. For
Oh,
this.
with a free object interaction, may I take off his bonds?
That's going to require an action.
Okay.
because it's both
Continue.
mouth and.
Sure, but I could pick one. Carry on.
Okay.
So you're up.
So-
Because I don't necessarily agree that 10 rounds is the equivalent of 1 minute, because that's the dumbest thing ever. We're going to say your stun and Raja's stun have worn off. Raja,
Yep,
you're
Raja.
no longer under the effect because it only lasts a round. But Mara doesn't know that. So have it that what you will. Good day.
Just say ouch.
So is Raja paralyzed, or is he just?
He is
Oh yeah,
being held.
you're still paralyzed. You're just not mad at Muriel anymore, or not Muriel, Mara. But you can't tell her.
So I'm aware of what just happened, or
You're aware of what happened.
You know, you just.
as opposed
Hit
to
her.
not being aware before it happened.
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
Am I
Okay.
aware he can't move?
Nope.
Like, would I be able to tell that?
No.
You're mad.
Yeah, you're right. I'm enraged.
Yes.
You're
Um,
enraged, and you believe that Raja is acting of his own free will. So, in other words, you probably think Raja
well,
is traitor.
so I'd like to think Mara's grown as a character just a little bit, so I think what I want to do is she'll attempt to hit him once, but then she's going to run for, I assume this guy is a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do that.
Okay.
When you say grown as a character, you mean she's like 5'1" now?
Yeah, totally. I rolled a nat 1, so I'm not going to be hitting him. You're welcome.
Well, the plus side, there is no rib cage in
That's
there,
right,
there
yeah.
because that's the one that you. So I think your axe is now on the other side of the arena potentially.
Well,
Yeah, so you managed
As
to you managed to somehow miss a completely stationary Raja, kind of turn yourself around and fell down. So I would say at that point your movement speed is halved right now. So you have 15 more feet that you can move.
okay.
So you can actually get, I think, right up to where he's at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in a huff, but I'm going to think better of trying to hit him again and get over here.
Okay.
I still have one hit though,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. Let's try that again, maybe with a little less dumb. How's a nat 20?
That's gonna be pretty snazzy.
Look, if you're gonna do a nat 1 before,
Right.
a nat 20 is the way to come back from it.
Right?
Nat 1 on
Okay.
an ally, nat 20 on an enemy.
There you go.
That's the way to go.
But in her mind right now, which is the enemy and which is the ally?
Right?
24 points.
Which would be 48, wouldn't it?
Did you double your D12?
Oh, no. Let me roll again.
Just
Sorry,
take the 24 and double his
27 total.
27 total.
Yeah, if you want me to roll 2 D12s.
And I don't think you have. Do you?
Does that include your rage modifier?
Which is plus 3.
Okay, so 30 points. Yeah.
You also get to roll 2 additional D12s.
Really?
Because I thought you had hit that point. You now have brutal criticals.
Mm.
Oh. Well, how
That
about
is
we
so
just add some
deep.
more points?
Oof.
And then tell them how you
you.
want to do it.
Okay, so 36 points total.
Yeah.
Poor child.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You pink misted him. You just like chop right through, just decimated, like
Just went,
orc
Yes.
beef, like orc ground beef.
I made
just,
orc hamburger, yes.
We
Orc
need to
burger.
rename Baloney Mist Maker 3000.
right.
Yeah, really.
Yep. And then I turn to Raja and I look and I'm like, that could have been you. Watch
You're
it.
next, fool. You're next, fool.
Right.
Does Raja even comprehend what's gone on in this entire battle? Because
Not really. You're not real sure exactly what's going on.
Yeah, you're kind of confused.
Yeah.
You thought
it is
Well,
very
Terrence was.
confused. He's very confused.
You thought Terrence was confused.
What's the duration
We know
of
Terrence.
hold person?
We know Terrence is
Whole
confused.
person is concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay, so quick question. So I know the whole 1 minute thing is kind of crazy because it's 10 rounds. So I need to like refresh my rage every 1 minute. So how many times should I have, or how many squares should I have filled in?
I probably 2 max, just based on the number of attacks you've made.
Okay, sounds good.
And then, all right. So Raja, you are still paralyzed, but after this, you are not paralyzed. Albus,
Okay.
you are up. Yeah.
Alright. Having watched R run off, I'm going to go around the wall here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say I'll like scoot it through about right there.
Okay.
About 25. And then I'm going to look right at the page over here. Let me just double check that real fast. And I'm going to send a 4th level magic missile at him. So I'm just
Okay.
at him. All right. So that is 6 arts. Just do this.
You're shooting confetti at him.
I was.
Yeah.
That was
But it was fun to watch.
right. I could do fire. Although I like the beam better.
All right. Let's see. It's plus 6, I believe, because it's +1 for each one of them. Yeah, +1 for each one of them. So that's 23 points of damage right at him. They're all this reddish orange color as they fly from his outstretched hand right at him.
All right. Yeah. You definitely pepper him pretty well. He is still up, but he is looking rough.
Good.
Alright, yeah. So it's actually his turn. He is going to...
DM, can I just say for a bonus action, I swapped out some sorcery points for spells?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah, at this point he is just going to try to chunk a spear at you, Albus, because he really doesn't have much else to do. So he throws his spear with a 23, I'm sorry.
Oof.
And you will take...
You're not close enough for me to cover, sorry.
You'll take 9 points of piercing damage.
9? Alright.
Alright, okay, Terrence, you're up, and then up to Devlin.
Alright, seeing this guy, Terrence casts Sacred Flame on him.
Okay.
That's 60 feet.
Okay.
He's got to do a dexterity save of 16.
Can't imagine this is gonna go well. Nope.
Okay, he takes 8 points of damage.
Alright. Well, 8's what you needed, as the pillar of fire rains down from the heavens, just churning his little happy butt to ash.
That's fine with me.
Nice.
And
Could have
Does
made
that
him.
mean
Could
that
have
we
made
have-
him a pillar of salt, but you know.
Could have, but I prefer the ash.
Right. All right. Yeah, I believe at that point, combat has ended.
Good.
I was gonna
I will
say as
untie-
combat. I was just gonna say as combat ends, Raja is just gonna stare off around the arena like he has no idea what just happened.
Okay.
He knows that he knows that he attacked Mara, but he has no idea why.
I was gonna say that, you know, I know that combat ended, but the last part that Terrence does is to move over here, and he punches Raja.
Okay. I'll allow it. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. I'm just gonna let you punch him.
It's okay, and I mean it's not a lot. It's only 5 points, but
You know what? I'll double it.
Well, you're doubling it. Well, yeah, because you're still technically paralyzed.
We're just gonna double it for 10 points.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a
Mm.
good old punch to the face. Like hello.
Yep. All right.
And
Wake up.
And with that punch, I believe is where we will end tonight. So we'll pick up next week with
frustration suddenly.
with Muriel untying Hermaous. We will roll for there. Hey, if you joined us tonight, thanks for joining us. It was good to be back this week. As always, combat's always fun, especially with this group. So until next week, God bless. See you then. Have a wonderful evening and a great week.